Before a single shovel hits the ground in Erie, there's an entire process happening underground. You've probably seen the colorful flags in your neighborhood, but what do they really mean? And how do crews know what's below the surface? Let's dig in. Before any digging, whether it's planting a tree or installing a new utility, contractors are required to call 811 and request what are called locates.
Any kind of excavating, whether it's tree planting, directional boring, or open trenching, you are required as the excavator to call 811 or visit Colorado 811 online and request locates.
But just marking lines isn't enough. To find the exact location and depth of underground utilities, crews perform what's called potholing or daylighting.
They're required to verify the exact location, depth, and size of utility. This is a crucial step that must be taken to protect the underground utilities.
And it's no surprise that crews sometimes hit something underground. That's because there's a lot down there, often packed into just a few feet of space.
Most people don't realize just how crowded it is underground. In one small area, you might have water, sewer, gas, electric, internet, and even irrigation lines, sometimes all within just a few feet of each other.
Those flags on the ground each represent something different, and knowing what's there helps keep crews safe and services running. Sometimes you'll see crews just waiting or standing by a small hole in the road. That's not a delay, it's all part of the process.
When you see a crew just standing around or digging what looks like a small hole, there's a good chance they are potholing or waiting for the locate response. We can't move forward until we know exactly what is below us.
From your water to your Wi-Fi, it all starts underground. Crews in Erie are working hard to protect it, one careful dig at a time. Every May, we take a moment to celebrate the impact of older adults in our communities. In the town of Erie, we're recognizing Older Americans Month, and this year, we're flipping the script on aging.
The Erie Parks and Recreation Department is recognizing Older Americans Month at the May 15th Thursday lunch program. And this year, we are challenging the narrative on aging. This year's theme, Flip the Script on Aging, focuses on transforming how society perceives, talks about, and approaches aging. It encourages individuals and communities to challenge stereotypes and dispel misconceptions.
I have been fortunate enough to be able to join our Active Adults Lunch each Thursday and get to know folks in that group, and it's just the highlight of my week every week. They're just incredible residents that we have in the town of Erie. Being able to be close and plugged in with this group has enabled me as a council member to really recognize the importance of addressing those needs. For example, something that I learned while being on council is that our 65 and up population in the town of Erie is set to triple by 2040. We are expanding our transit and we'll have door-to-door service, microtransit. This year we'll be launching that program, and that's a program that really benefits our active adults. 65 and up population is the group that most benefits from planning around density, housing density, and ensuring that we have the housing types that would serve our older residents.
Here are a few examples of our community members that have flipped the script on aging. Sandy says, I ride my bicycle almost every day, weather permitting. In the summer, you'll find me on the water slide or boogie boarding at the water slide park. Gail shared about the challenging time in her life. My earliest life changer was getting pregnant at the ripe age of 17. After relinquishing my daughter through a private adoption, I lived a life shadowed by guilt, which eventually led to my struggle with alcoholism. At age 35, I entered a treatment facility where I found and have maintained my current sobriety. When my daughter was 29, we were reunited upon my initiation with the help and support of various groups. A hallmark reunion, to say the least. Now, she is very much a part of my life, along with 2 stepchildren and 4 grandkiddos. I feel blessed beyond words. Here's Teresa talking about entering the workforce. I had just turned 70 and was offered a job at Brookdale Senior Living, driving residents to wherever they needed to go. I bonded very quickly with the residents, and when the job was about to end, the activities director offered me a job as an assistant in her department. I accepted her offer, and now I am learning new skills. I lost my adult daughter 2 years ago and was just starting to get through the grieving process. This opportunity has made me feel alive again, and helping others has helped me as well. I feel as if I started over and still miss my daughter, but just keeping busy by helping other seniors has made me feel now that I have purpose to move forward. Jonathan shared this about a major accomplishment in his life. I'm a runner, and when I lost my left kidney to cancer late in 2022, I vowed to not postpone my distance running aspirations any longer. At that time, my lifelong distance personal best was 10.5 miles, set in 2011. Fast forward to after my surgery in spring of 2023, I began training for a mountain half marathon. I ran the race in August and finished it exactly 1 year to the date after my cancer diagnosis. Training continued, and the distances I covered on foot have continued to increase. The day before Thanksgiving, in a snowstorm, I ran 21.7 miles. After another round of training, I completed the Run Through Time Marathon in Salida on March 8th. It's a hilly, respectably tough course, and I finished it barely 5 minutes ahead of the race cutoff time. Not the fastest truck on the highway, but I'm proud of that achievement. Forever, the marathon distance just looked impossible, simply beyond any serious thought. Now, I'm a marathon finisher at age 67. Lori shared a unique twist on a career choice. I became a field investigator for the Mutual UFO Network. I just retired from interior design to work and report for the organization. And here's an inspiring story from Eileen. I have always been drawn to beauty and the creative arts and used to own an interior design business in both Texas and California before moving to Colorado. In 1999, I opened an art gallery in Niwot, but the rug was pulled out from under me and I had to close my doors. As a single mom now with 3 children to care for, I went back to accounting and finance work to pay the bills and got stuck there for the next 25 years. I am now taking art classes, perfecting my skills as an artist, and moving towards a career in the creative arts again.
From boogie boarding to marathons to reclaiming dreams, Erie's older adults are flipping the script on aging.